Deep within vast, lush forests, overlooking gaping sandy caverns, breathing in the fresh mountain air, is all what I was supposed to be doing this week, but instead, I got sick. So while all of my friends are off on the trip we planned together, I'm stuck at home in bed, trading mountains for pixels. This is Minecraft Bedridden Edition. My first experience with Minecraft was when I downloaded the free trial and replayed it over and over and over again over the course of years because I was too afraid to ask my parents to buy and let me play a video game. I've played Minecraft for a long time, but most of that time has been spent in RPG adventure maps. So when I decided I wanted to try something I had never done before, speedrunning felt like the obvious choice. Up until this point, I had kind of avoided the speedrunning community entirely. It's not something I expected to be good at, and I tend to use Minecraft as a turn my brain off kind of game, which isn't very conducive to speedrunning. My plan was to start on day one with no preparation, only relying on my existing Minecraft knowledge, which, while extensive, had many gaps, which I would come to learn over the course of the week. The subsequent days would be focused on training and practice, and by day 7, I'd be able to see just how far I had come. I love numbers, I love math, so I have a spreadsheet where I'll be tracking all of my progress throughout the week, and I'll be able to show you guys some statistics of what I improve in, what I don't improve in, and how my final times end up looking by the end of the week. While I do think this video is pretty digestible to people who know nothing about speedrunning and people who are super into the speedrunning community, I do want to just throw out there I am in no way an expert on this. I even know way more now editing and recording this than I did while I was doing the actual experiment, so to speak. And another major preface is that I am sick this entire week. My brain's not all there. I sound completely different in certain recordings because I'm so congested, and that's just the way life goes. I honestly think it adds to the video. It is really painful to watch some of this back, knowing even more about speedrunning now than I did on day 7. If you're an avid speedrunner, there are going to be some parts of this that are just brutal to watch. Specifically, my mouse sensitivity, my entity distance barely ever changing, and every single mouse click and keystroke are a couple of examples. I was convinced that my mouse and keyboard needed to be audible at all times in order to gather the most data possible. Some parts of this video turned into just straight up ADHD compilations. I try to add timestamps to show you what's important versus what's not. Watch whatever you want. And the final thing I want to address is that there are a dozen minimum other content creators and streamers who speedrun who are way better resources than I could ever be if you're looking to get into MCSR. I have some questionable moments over the course of the 7 days, and multiple PBs with a huge overall time cut. All that being said, I had so much fun making this. I hope you have so much fun watching. I can laugh at myself, and I encourage you to laugh with me. It isn't mean, I promise. No! I'm literally a bot. I'm a bot. Oh my god. Jesus. Do you think if I ever did ranked, people in lobbies would laugh at me in the replays? I want to see what happens if I genuinely try, basically. I've made a list of what I know and what I know that I don't know. I'm not entirely helpless on day 1. There are some things I do know. For example, that you can trade Piglin's gold for ender pearls, that you can explode the ender dragon with beds in order to avoid shooting down all the crystals, and some general Minecraft knowledge that comes with playing a long time. For example, swimming with a dolphin is faster than being in a boat. In terms of things I don't know any of the speedrunning tools and plugins, which I download tomorrow on day 2, and general navigation things like finding fortresses, bastions, and strongholds, especially navigating through those once I find them. I start by warming up with a few low-stakes practice runs. Oh, fuck. It's over. I took all that fall damage. Where are you? This is the worst speedrun ever. I wonder if we even get a full complete run today. I'm certainly gonna try. I'm not fast at crafting. I'm bad at everything.
Did you guys see that crit? There we go. What do people even talk about during a speed run? Not much, probably. I think most people don't have a lot of time to say much. I need to be better. Did I seriously spawn in an ice spikes biome? Are you serious? Baby, aw, a little baby, aw. Like, this is turning into a let's play. Yes, okay. Speedrunner crafts a furnace. Sorry, calling myself a speedrunner is hilarious. That's absolutely not true. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! What's up? What's up? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Sorry, going terribly. That made me really sad. Right. Get out of my face, everybody. Disperse.
I don't know what possessed me to mine wool with my fist instead of looking for more beds or maybe killing some sheep. I don't know.
It's already nighttime. Shit. I know this, and that's where my skills end.
Wait, no, water physics. That was wrong, that was wrong, that was wrong.
Yeah, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Just... No. Oh my god. Oh, this is painful to watch. Damn it! Yep.
These first couple of trial runs take me out of my element far more than I expected. Things that I know about Minecraft are completely lost on me when I'm anxious and panicking and trying to speed up as fast as I can. Even something as simple as knowing I have TNT and using it to blow up trees or gravel to make things go faster are forgotten by me once I start running. I don't think I had really thought about how much critical thinking goes into speedrunning this game.
Like, I can't start the timer over, so I think I just have to accept the consequences of my actions. Oh no! Aforementioned consequences.
Some of early day one especially is just undefendable. A trident? Are you serious? What? Okay, but imagine I got a trident from this. What's up, bitch? That's hilarious. No! Why did I do that? Yeah, you stupid. Get f***ed. I hate you. Thank God I have redstone. That's exactly what I needed.
-40, -136. I feel no shame.
I don't know why I chose to do that. The minute I did that, I was like, it's gonna spawn 4.
afraid. I'm really scared. I also do know I've made a couple of blaze spawners in my time. I know they'll spawn better. Ah. What? Sorry? Hello? No! Fuck. Fuck. My OBS crashed right as I died on this run, so I'm gonna do an artistic recreation for you all. I'm in a dirt ditch, and I see a creeper approaching. I get scared. I place a bed to set my spawn. The creeper jumps into the hole with me, explodes, and I survive. A second creeper comes from the right side, blows up my bed, and then 2 more creepers come into the hole. The first one blows me up and kills me, and the second one comes right after him and blows up all my stuff while I watch from the respawn screen. I actually need to go outside. I wasn't even recording, but a creeper just blew up everything I've ever loved. Okay. We're trying this again. I've done some Googling in my free time, and I have the correct version and difficulty level now. So maybe I'll mauled a little less.
With the unfinished run in my rear view, I'm more determined than ever to finish these next runs. I start to anticipate dying a bit more, which actually helps me push forward and keep my momentum going. I clearly haven't gotten the fast portal filling down quite yet, but we do what we can with what we have. And we remember that we're trying again tomorrow.
Oh, piggylands.
I have 2 completed day 1 runs, the first of which I'm able to find a few piglins to trade with, but not a full bastion, and must resort to killing endermen.
Thank God, jeez. I'm gone, and I'm never coming back.
I find a treasure bastion during the second run, but I'm gonna let my inventory management speak for itself.
Suck my f***ing balls, you asshole. I'm faster. I hate this biome. I hate it.
Though I struggle a bit navigating there.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, finally.
Both of my fortresses go a lot better than expected. I kind of couldn't believe I didn't die either time, but that is a testament to how important fire res is. Probably more so than any supposed skill on my end. Goodbye! Ah!
There we go. Peak game sense? I knew.
Then, I get ready to face the Ender Dragon in the end.
Okay, here's the other problem. There's definitely block placements you need to do to not blow yourself up. I don't know them. I have no clue.
I come into this thinking, hey, maybe I'll be able to just wing the 1 cycle. Which is an insane assumption for somebody who apparently doesn't know the crafting recipe for wool.
Is there 4? It is. Okay.
I get really lucky in my first stronghold, I can't even lie.
Okay. I almost missed that. Call me crazy. Wait. Suck my...
And soon it's time to conquer the dragon for the first time.
Okay.
I decided I wasn't gonna try the one cycle until the end after the crystals were destroyed anyways to hopefully minimize the consequences of me winging it.
Yeah. I'm the go, I'm the go, I'm the go! Does that make me his daughter? I feel the shock. Sorry. The valley of joy. Fuck off. I don't think this is right at all. Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Yay! You guys, that's the first time I've ever beat the Ender Dragon in single player. Wow, yay!
I have a harder time finding the second stronghold.
Hello? 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 Dig straight down. Oh.
Wait, she's spawn trapping me? Bedtech's gonna go crazy once I figure it out. What lures an ender dragon? I'll give you a message. Okay, didn't like the message. Alright, alright. The dragon ends up taking so long to perch that I get bored and start writing her notes, hoping she'll read them from the sky and be charmed enough to perch. I tried to write perch here next to the high, but I ran out of space. Ooh, wicked. P-R-C-H-I. Perchy. That's crazy that I landed on her. Where she flung me. Okay, well. And what do you know? Sometimes all you need are some love letters and a gentle caress with your fist, and you can beat the Ender Dragon. Despite being relatively different seeds, my two completed runs end up evening out pace-wise around the time I enter the end, and both finish within 3 minutes of each other. I end up spending an average of 35 minutes in the Nether, when considering those two runs and the run I didn't finish in 1.21.10, with more than half of that time being spent in Bastions. I also took an average of 19 minutes in the end, which I anticipate will improve once I learn how to one cycle. And then maybe I won't have to look so desperate. I designated day 2 as a research day.
So Bastion
I'll
is just
chase
loaded
you,
in.
and then directly on the
So
right,
pause as
there's
soon
like
as I get
a
in the
height
Nether.
you can get it to. Sorry, I
Small
kind of
little
have
jumps.
the Bastion. They were
There's striders spawning
But
in,
then you
so
go
don't care
down
about
1,
that.
2, 3,
But if it jumps by
forward,
quite a
until
lot,
you hit the
2
gold
or
block,
3
and
times in a
directly
row,
to your left,
then that
this
means
is
the
where you make
Bastion
your
is just
gold.
loaded in.
And all of the guys should go down
So
to
if he has another jump
and
by
you
a
can
lot,
chuck
the
them
Bastion
and
is
get
just
gold.
loaded in.
I'm feeling motivated today. I'm ready to take on the world. I've watched so many videos. I've been digesting speedrun content for I think 5 hours straight at this point. Today my goals are to try to start memorizing the Bastion routes, practice a 1 cycle, and figure out the whole Ender Dragon direction thing. I've watched so many videos and I'm like still not... I'm directionally challenged. Also locating structures, Bastion, Fortress, Stronghold, navigating the Fortress and the Stronghold, and maybe quick looting if I feel like it. We'll see. That's a lot to take on in a day. We're gonna get as far as we can, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do real runs to hopefully reinforce whatever I practiced today.
1 cycle practice starts off strong.
Yeah, I failed. Okay, I'm figuring things out. Give me a break. This is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Why? Why am I starting here? It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Why can't I place blocks? I choked this. I keep, like... It totally is my fault, because I'm cycling through the beds and then not resetting to my first keybind. It's me, but... I'd rather be mad at the game. Oh, it, like, overswings and then comes back.
It takes me a while to get my bearings, but I do eventually figure it out.
I need to go watch that back, because I have no idea how I got 51. I'm gonna go watch the recording. Okay, it's like when he's turning. Jeez, wow. Okay, I think I'm understanding. I think I'm getting it. Wow!
Once I mostly have the timing down, I go at it for a few more hours. I refuse to stop until I hit a 4-bed, which I actually think does wonders for my muscle memory down the line. I practice both the regular timing, which is what's being shown mostly, and some flip timing, which is when the dragon flips and starts turning the opposite way, because I wasn't super confident in my ability to pick the right direction on the fly in a real run. Then I move on to bastions.
Hey guys. Oh.
Kobe. 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 Kobe.
I actually don't care. Relax, bro. Dude, they hate me.
There are 4 different bastion types, and multiple different routes you can run on each one. I start with some of the safer routes, making additional modifications for my skill level.
Okay, where's my hole? Okay.
I try to have a little fun with it. I end up finding a couple of new strategies that maybe I wouldn't have thought of otherwise if I hadn't been taking my time, that I actually end up using later in runs. I take a break for some therapeutic anger release as well.
Has to do it in the console, right? /gaming.
Memorization is one of my strong suits, but I'm surprised at how easy that piece came to me. What I really struggled with the most was dying unnecessarily and understanding the way piglin pathing works. My inventory management improves a lot during this time too. I found some of this really interesting on rewatch. I walk through a lot of areas that become part of my more normal advanced routes as of today that I would have never even considered or thought about at this stage. That's the reset, I understand. Bye. Wait, I don't... I'm still occasionally dying, but I'm gathering way more piglets on average per attempt by the end. It also doesn't feel like a coincidence that once I started blaming myself for my problems, I improved. In fact, it's my fault. The game isn't bad, I'm bad. I wish there was a way to make any of this footage less boring, but it's a whole lot of me silently thinking and calculating with an occasional disturbance. Oh my god. What is your problem? Bet you feel real fucking stupid now, huh? My initial focuses are Pi-Ray for finding fortresses, E-Ray for finding bastions, and triangulating stronghold locations using Ender Eye measurements. Using Pi-Ray for buried treasure and portal rooms is also a lower priority goal of mine. There are definitely some struggles and learning experiences to start out. Oh my god, it's another Crimson Forest.
Like, despite my best attempts, I still wouldn't have found the fortress yet, and I'm right next to it. Okay, I'd have to go exactly this way to find it. Or all the way around. I guess if I had looked, I would have noticed. Okay. When I switch to strongholds, I start with nav to hopefully ease myself into it. I'm cringing so hard editing this footage because I have chunk borders on when I'm trying to Pi-Ray. I'm not refreshing the Pi-Ray. My entity distance, I guarantee you, is on 500. It's all just brutal, but this is the footage we have. And the one thing I do kind of get the hang of is hidden rooms. Wow. I learned something. Then it's time for trigonometry. I've decided not to use Ninja Brain Bot. I don't care about other people using it. I get why it's used in ranked. For this particular experiment, it doesn't feel like a me improvement to learn how to install a calculator. I've downloaded it since, but we just go full on pen and paper math for the rest of this week. I also practice some blind portaling as well. I'm a dumbass. Okay, here's the thing, these are bad chords, but let's say I wasted 1,000,000 years at 10 bastions, and I have so much obby. So much obby that I can fuck up a portal. According to my calculations, it should be 350 blocks from here. What? What? This is pissing me off because I know how to do math too. The specificity of the angle that my mouse needs to be at is never gonna happen for me. Try again. This whole process bothered me so much. I don't know if it's because I usually do math in my day-to-day that I expected to be perfect at it or what, but I wasn't, and I was not happy about it. I do eventually get it. I can't believe I thought bastions were gonna be harder than this. That's crazy. And I switched to failing at some speedrunner hacks. Nope. Okay. Alright. How does pearl clipping work? Oh my god. It's so stupid. That's so dumb. Oh. Wow, this perch looks so comfy. I could take a nap right here. Okay, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to my times today. I just want to do like full runs with what we've learned. I have been waiting to feel better enough to stand up straight for a week and a half. I start my first run actually feeling like I know what to do, which is a huge improvement compared to day one. Hey guys. Anyone want a job? Would you like a job? Lazy fuck. Nobody wants to work these days. Hello? Come here. Why are you running? Okay. Thanks. No village in sight. No temple in sight. No lava pool in sight. Okay, well, temple's probably the thing I wanted the least of all of those options. There's significant improvement compared to day one. I'm thinking ahead to trade with villagers for buckets. I'm killing iron golems with greater efficiency. I'm getting distracted. What a cute kitty. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this pattern of cat. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distress you. Oh wait, I was gonna reset the- I was certainly performing better, but still very much me. Yeah, that's awesome. I love when I get cobblestone and then use all of it. That's sick. Maybe I wasn't fast yet, but I was getting my reps in and building muscle memory. I still can't find a lava pool. We're in the desert. Last resort. Marco! Okay, I feel so much less bad about myself. Okay, there's nothing. Okay. Should I dig? I'm afraid. I don't believe in that. Entering the Nether at 16 minutes. I'm so good at this game. Do we all agree? This is also the first day that I find a magma ravine in a real run and know how to make a portal using it, which is very exciting for me. I've only mastered the L shape at this point, but it's better than nothing. I have a relatively easy time using Pyrite to find fortresses, and I'm a lot less nervous in the Nether in general, making faster impromptu decisions. That being said, as I mentioned at the beginning of this day, I am so sick. I'm half out of it, most of the runs are feeling like a fever dream, but I keep pushing through, hoping my brain will still somehow retain the information. And as is the Minecraft way, today specifically, this game does everything in its power to clip farm and exacerbate the confusion as much as possible. Hello? Hello? Are you kidding me? Dude, world's worst chests. What is this? Ugh. It's the worst day of my life. That sucks so bad. That's so awful.
Okay.
I get really good at collecting and recollecting and gathering and acquiring, obtaining, retrieving. I may also lose the plot at times. Yeah, that's really cute, but can you stop? Like, I was almost like, let me catch that salmon and cook it. Why? Interesting. There's probably something you can do with that. I don't know what. But overall, I had made a lot of great strides in the past 2 days that really show on day 3. Things are going well enough that I decided to try a set seed.
I had considered only playing good seeds today just so I could get practice of the whole start to finish speedrun process. And I'm considering doing that because I still haven't made it to the end all day. And I've been at it for like 3 or 4 hours. But little do I know how much I'll come to regret doing this.
I do feel like I had a successful run finding the village organically last time. I don't feel that bad about using a seed, just so I can progress a little further before I lose steam. I reset this overworld an inordinate amount of times because I'm never happy with my performance. And there was a permeating sense of deja vu that gets worse and worse with every single reset. You hate me, what the fuck? Screw your fun. I almost hit that kid so many times.
Are village idiots, like, predetermined? I feel like I saw him last time. Hello, Mr. Village Idiot. Nice to see you again. Hello?
Oh, he's gonna tell all his friends. Oh, villagers. Where did they all go?
I don't think child labor is legal here. I swear to God they all start hiding from me the minute the barrel comes out. Where did you all go?
This is like a good speedrunning scene and I'm still struggling. Like, you can't fix Oblivious, can you? Not only do I have a 7-minute village, it then takes me another 7 minutes to find a ruined portal / a lava pool / anything useful at all. Please, 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 please. What do you do about a seed that's good and you just completely miss everything good about it? Besides the village that spawned right in front of your face. Unmissable. I get so frustrated and borderline dejected with this seed and as a result this whole project, and end up having to do an evaluation of my negative self-talk at the end of this day.
That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Oh my God.
I love living.
In my defense, I'd been stuck in bed for a week and unknowingly had another week to come.
So my mental was bound to be fragmented. Once I escaped the village layer of hell, I enter the Nether, where I proceed to die. Again. And again. Dude, what am I supposed to do?
Again.
What am I supposed to do? Shit, stay winning. No.
And again.
I celebrated way too soon. I do not give up. It's never over. I'm so stupid and dumb. It's Bridge. I hate you.
But I do continue my downward spiral.
Look, I wasn't expecting, like, crazy progress between Monday and today, but I expected better than this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very bummed at my own performance. I kinda just wanna die. I'm, like, so over it. Oh my God.
my desperation turns to anger.
Easy Fortress fuck, dude.
But I do eventually make it to the end.
Too far. Wrong direction and I will die. Dude, I can't. Oh my god.
I feel no sense of accomplishment when I finish this run, if I'm gonna be honest. I could have lived or died at the end of this and not really cared at all.
Wait, I need to... Maybe I should go back to random seeds, because this, to be honest. Were my seeds that lucky on Monday? Oh wait, now I can go burn myself alive.
I take a break to decompress and do go back to random seed runs. I'm kind of an unstoppable force this day. Nothing will peel me away from my computer. At least not until I perform. Because one thing I'm not is a quitter, especially not 3 days into an experiment. I proceed to do about 5 more hours of runs in complete silence. I turned my mic off and focused, frankly. Stopped screwing around. And I do think that this helped. My gameplay isn't particularly awe-inspiring. It remains pretty mid. But I do think this is a good display of my persistence. I'm not ready to give up. You can see my Nether enters getting a bit faster. You can also see me making more informed decisions on the fly and actually applying the knowledge I've spent time gathering to a run in real time. Despite having very few completed runs on this day, my stats for splits are significantly faster than day 1. I also complete my first no-death bastion on a real run on this day. Hilarious that it's stables of all bastion types. And this was a helpful reminder in real time without looking at the stats to show that my practice was meaningful and having a real impact on the way I was playing. And I could never forget the intense passion for interior design that developed on day 3. I even practiced some exteriors. In retrospect, I was putting way too much pressure on myself. On day 2, I had watched videos of people who put hundreds of hours into the game and speedrunning and expected myself to have an equivalent muscle memory and performance, despite the fact that I had put in maybe 20 hours or so at this point. The only person I ever get competitive with is myself. It's like I was expecting to roll up as Dean the Great, and I was at best like Swarms, at least in his first fight. AKA, I had unfair expectations of myself given my level of experience and training, especially on day 3 of what would become 7 days. After the chaos that was day 3, I try to ease myself back into it on day 4, first starting with some casual bastion practice. And then I moved on to end practice, focusing on going from a perch into a 1 cycle. Eventually leading into real runs with a reformed attitude. No run is a bad run. I've learned something every time.
That's not what to do.
I seemingly stopped thinking my F5 key is laced with poison, because I'm really not sure why I've been afraid of it up until now. It really helps me look for structures. Ooh, I need to sprint. I'll get back to you later, big guy. The day 3 gas leak fever dream clearly isn't quite over yet. I don't know what makes me laugh so hard in this clip. I think it's when I switch to forward-facing F5 mode, but it really isn't that funny. I literally have to pause my game to laugh. Now that I'm a little less green, I also start putting some faster speedrunning hacks into practice. I was worried about that. I think it's fine.
That panicked clicking is crazy. What am I doing? That time I was calm, cool, and collected. I can't play this one. I can't. I don't deserve it. I don't. Oh no. Okay. I'm becoming more acquainted with the different variations of runs that you can have. Portal completion is a lot cleaner, it's relatively faster, and I seem much more aware of what I'm doing. Despite yesterday's failures, my knowledge has clearly increased. I'm checking for things I never would have considered 3 days ago. No back. New tech unlocked, by the way. I've cut my fingernails. This will be game-changing. All of a sudden it's sub-30s only. I make a conscious effort to put myself out of my comfort zone, finally digging for lava pools, which is something I had avoided up until this point. Don't make me sad. Please don't make me sad. There's just no way. He doesn't even want me anymore. He said this one's too stupid. She'll kill herself soon enough. It's fine. Ah, actually so mad about it. I think I'm more mad about the shears than anything else. That's like the definition of like saw it in a video and didn't know how to apply it to actual runs. I deserve that. You want me so bad. Oh my god. Ooh. Despite the overwhelming urge to hunger reset with a flint and steel, I think better of it and use an ender pearl. I finish off my runs with the world's worst blaze bombing attempt. I clearly didn't even try to watch a video, I just wing it for fun. And then we're back to our regularly scheduled Nether nav practice. I even learned negative Pyre today. Positive Z. It could be positive X negative Z, to be honest though. Or, like, because the fortress could still be that way. I hate quadrants. I actually hate them. I'm like moving on a perfect diagonal for the first time in my life, the one time I don't want to. I'm so directionally challenged. Okay. That's negative Z. So this is positive X. That's negative Z. Yeah, I just need to commit more. I am impatient. And like I'll have the right idea and then I'll stop like 200 blocks short. And I would have been right if I had just kept going, because I like don't follow through. Alright. Never back down, never what? My excitement over success manifests in varying degrees of creepiness. Okay. I see you. And my overall awareness of fortresses and bastions increases tenfold. I wonder if I picked up that spawner. No, I think this is further, is it not? So I was tracking bastion like that direction, which is true. And then the fortress was negative positive. I'm shocked that worked. I gain an intimate understanding of the flaws and limitations of /locate as a result of my new techniques. Wait, sorry, I'm better than /locate? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, I know you're right next to me, but... Huh? It's where? Where do you think it is?
Like, why? It's right there.
Yeah, I don't believe a word you say, actually, so. Oh, you're such a liar. There's a closer one and I know it. Does anybody else have the same problem that I do with slash locate?
After some excessive Googling, I don't think I come to a firm conclusion. My closest assumption is that it has to do with the prioritization of chunk loading. For example, if a further chunk loads first, it'll show up as closer.
I don't want screenshots. What bastion is this? Could be anything at this point in time. Hang on. This is bridge, I think. No, it's not. It's housing. Okay. Am I stupid? Oh. This is stables! This is stables, and I have issues. I think I have serious problems. And here's the bastion, and that's actually a visible one. What kind of bastion is it? It's housing. Excuse me. Sorry.
With the Nether largely conquered for the day,
3.8.
I return to trigonometry.
2, 3, 4. I mean, that's closer. I'm still 300 blocks off. Why? Why? Do I have to give a fuck? I don't think so. Actually. Am I in the second ring now, though? Oh, I totally am. Ugh. 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 Hello? Yeah, okay.
Hundreds of eyes were thrown and almost equally as many wasted. Finally, I felt confident enough to focus on reinforcing my strongholds next.
Because assuming I'm navigating this, I'm already lost. I probably wouldn't have jumped down, is the big difference. I don't know why. I thought that was a good idea. Actually, I didn't think it was a good idea. I called it a bad idea, but I did it anyways.
Okay. Awesome. Well. And I'm finding hidden rooms like it's the Binding of Isaac.
I'm a genius.
This leads me to a few surprisingly good practice strongholds. Wow. Wait, that was really good. Wow. Okay. Okay. I take some time to force myself to use my inventory hotkeys as well.
I think this is it. I'm gambling.
Finishing day 4 off with a few successful-ish 1 cycles.
I choked it. I'm gonna reverse, traverse. That wasn't funny at all, actually.
The next few hours of footage is so fucking boring, I'm just gonna call it Lost Media or something. I did more Nether and End navigation and preemptives on some new seeds. I didn't let myself do the stuff I like to do and focused up on weak areas and knowledge gaps instead. I promise you aren't missing out on anything. I got so bored that I started just lighting things on fire.
Kind of, sort of, not really. Let's commit arson, actually. That'll help. The furnace? Hello?
Minecraft Steve.
People have, like, entire speedruns faster than my overworld, by the way. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page about that.
Narrator narrates all.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know how to turn that off either.
Crafting. 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 Crafting.
Dude. After the mysterious death of my only companion, I practiced overworlds, hoping to cut down some time. I was so anti-reset when I started this, and now I understand why it's actually impossible to be that way, if you want to be happy. I happened to find a buried treasure based on pure vibes and chunk information alone, since I haven't quite locked down the pie chart yet. But I find a buried treasure! Yes. Let's be mindful. Why was I about to eat that? That was not mindful at all. I heard you. I heard you. Ooh, thank God I got away with that. I end up taking some of these runs to the Nether when the opportunity arises, mainly for extra practice. I don't want the smoke. I don't want the smoke. Get his ass. Yeah. After my practice session, I move on to some real full runs. Did you see how that damage tick boosted me? Okay. You can see I'm playing it pretty safe on run 1. I don't want to risk dying when these are the first runs I've been able to complete since day 3. I always flinch every time that crossbow hits. I'm feeling a lot of pressure to perform. There was actually a time I considered making this only a 5-day test, and today shows me not only are my nerves too high, but my skills are too low. And 2 more days ultimately feel like they were needed, to feel like I was giving it my all. No one's mad at me, right? Right? Somebody is. Somebody's mad. You have to die for my sins. A sharpness axe? No way. No way. In my first run of day 5, I make it to the stronghold in about 55 minutes, which while technically faster than my day 3 runs, isn't a particularly large improvement. I enter the end at around 57 minutes, and I start to wonder if I can beat this run in under 1 hour. It gets down to the wire. I don't succeed, but I do complete a 1 cycle despite the dragon flipping, which is an accomplishment of its own. I feel like I've really lost my whimsy over the course of this. I used to have so much fun. I used to get distracted by how cute bees are, and now I'm already sweating. Oh my god. Aww. Somebody out! This guy. The town gossips over here. Wasting my time. Hello. Guys, there's 3 of you. Dude. Want a pet? The beginning of me and Quake Pro's enduring love story also begins on day 5. See how much faster that feels? Close one. Almost got me.
My best time's an hour and a half, so I'm really stressing myself out over nothing.
I get way more nervous because these are full runs.
No way. Ah! I'm freaking out! Imagine I was like the opposite and I actually nerfed all my spawn rates to blame something else besides my skill level. Thank God. Okay. Dude. Have mercy. After how close my run 1 finish was, I enter the end with a newfound determination. And after a nail-biting wait for the dragon to perch, I beat the game in 55 minutes. My first sub 1 hour run. My shipwreck and buried treasure practice from day 4 ends up being huge for seed 3. Above water too? Wow. Lucky seed.
My excavating practice does not, however, as I'm lucky enough to find a lava pool in the overworld. And thank you to the Minecraft gods for that. I can see they accepted my sacrifice.
Hello. This is another housing bastion. I play this one less safe than I did the first one, but I managed to get away with it. I'm pretty sure my inventory is worse this time than last time I brought it up, but I swear it's making tortoise-paste improvements. And then immediately reclogs. However, I do think to go hunting for obsidian when my trades give me less than 20. This feels like a very gas-heavy seed, which actually makes me feel cool as hell every time I click once and they just die. Just in case that wasn't already blatantly obvious by the amount of gas clips that are in this entire video. Oh, hey. My game sense? Unmatched. I should be coaching other people. Exactly what I was hoping for. I find adjacent dual spawners. I probably don't properly utilize them, but pretty cool. I rip a blind, I think at around 0 to 20-ish, and I get pretty lucky. Oh, whoa! I'm way closer than I thought I was. Damn. After a horrendously short pearl, and braving another dragon flip, I beat the game in 46 minutes and 42 seconds. Sub 50, sub 50, sub 50. My final day 5 run starts with the real questions. Whatever happened to getting wood? Does that not show up in the chat? I guess I knew that. I want to be celebrated for minimal effort. I remember which houses in this village have beds in them, which is information I wasn't going out of my way to retain yet, meaning I had passively learned even more than I thought I had at this point. Okay. That house has a bed, and so does this one. I'm not seeing a lot, though. I might need to kill some sheep. I returned to my safe playstyle, mining some gold in the Nether for boots before making my way to the direction I was tracking the bastion to be. And contradictory to what I just said a few minutes ago, I start getting real tired of all these ghasts real fast. I don't want your tears. Go cry somewhere else.
After another housing bastion, I hunt for the fortress on PB pace.
Do you have a problem? Clearly, goddamn.
I'm purling more aggressively, which is good, but I'm never ready to block clutch, which is bad. Baby steps, baby steps.
Oh, perfect. Except for this guy.
It's an exposed ocean stronghold, but I don't spot the end portal room after taking a brief look around. I'm able to find it by the 30-minute mark.
I'm so lucky to already get one in it, by the way. Please purge, please purge! I'm making crazy time! Please purge! You bitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure 36 minutes is crazy time, but I'll let it slide. My two fastest runs are 10 minutes apart, both being sub 50 minutes. Despite my fourth run being a village seed and having the second slowest overworld, my sub 4-minute bastion split made up time and then some. My second run was competitive up until I left the Nether, but fell behind when I struggled finding the stronghold. Overall, my early game's a lot less variable than my late game, with the data points on the chart being significantly more clustered. Of all of my average split times, bastions, the Nether, and the end are my key weaknesses that I sought to improve after I ran day one's numbers. My Nether split's still doing her best, and we don't have to talk about it, not everyone can be chosen. While I cut time in every single split, my bastion and end fight splits decreased by the most. Which makes sense considering they've been my main areas of focus. Not only that, but my standard deviation for finding and leaving overworld structures, entering the Nether, and entering and leaving fortresses decreased significantly, meaning my times were getting more consistent as compared to day one. I expect some qualitative reasons for this were that I was pyrating for bells and villages and spawners and forts, more consistent at finding lava pools and portal making, and now knew how to navigate a fortress to find blazes quickly. Day 5 was much less mental crumbling than day 3, but my ring still sent me a notification to relax because my heart rate was too high. Thus, day 6 was entirely dedicated to fun. I start with some bastion practice, learning new routes and retiring some of my beginner ones.
DK Donkey Kong. DK Donkey Kong is here. He has no style. He has no grace. Piglins beware, he's coming after you. And then there's Chunky, he's dead.
I gotta lock in. What am I even fucking doing? Walnuts, peanuts. And then I work on some more one cycling, though I continued not to touch respawn anchors for whatever reason. I decided to download a Lucky Seed generation mod and switch to some 4 funner runs. Full transparency, I'm trolling a little bit in these in the name of fun, which maybe isn't surprising now that I think about it, but that's your one warning.
This is a lucky spawn? Hello? What do you mean? Now that's what I call lucky.
But these runs aren't entirely purposeless. I noticed I was still putting too much pressure on being fast rather than optimizing my decision making and letting the speed come as a result of that. I was still dying in lava with fire res in my inventory and not using TNT. A lot of little micro mistakes that I shouldn't be making. These runs are helping me get into the practice of shearing leaves and knowing when to, without the pressure of a time limit, or a time to beat. I'm making a conscious effort on day 6 to continue to work on areas I'm not particularly comfortable with that tend to be common or recurring issues in my runs. I'm actively trying to take my time to stop and think about the next logical step without pressure so that it'll eventually become second nature to me, in the hopes that what are now decisions and very deliberate actions will eventually become routine habits. I think I have my first sub 5-minute village enter here too that I get so excited about I forget to pause or E-ray or do anything valuable because I'm just stoked. I have some pretty solid, for my standards, temple seed enters as well. My overworlds in general are just a lot cleaner and a lot faster now that I've done so many of them.
Oh, you guys do get out. Bye.
And we're back to gas clips. Free me!
What is this?
These are supposed to be lucky seeds, so I guess this makes sense, but finding a bastion and a fortress together was pretty sick. I'm also putting some of the new routes for my 7 AM bastion practice to use nearly immediately. Anyone? 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 Pretty cool, right? But you win some, you lose some more, and then you lose even more than that. I'm reminded of why I usually play it so safe, and I start playing cautiously again. Maybe a little too cautiously at times.
I don't know what kind of art project I think this is.
I really am thinking ahead a lot more. Here's me lowering my render distance to spawn stray blazes, for example. I'm reminding myself to pearl more often.
Aw, dang it.
And optimizing my food to hasten nether travel. I get to do Donkey Kong, for real.
It's Donkey Kong time. DK. How'd I get away with that?
Even though I'm not doing every run perfectly, the higher number of runs I'm able to complete gives me more practice with stronghold finding in the end especially, which were areas I struggled with a lot on day 5.
Oh, my O's only 61. We're chilling. Ow.
Not only is my application of knowledge improving, but my survival instincts are as well.
I've already missed it. I don't know why I'm trying. What am I doing? Go back, go back, go back.
I start to see why my end splits are so bad compared to the others. The fact that I haven't gotten to the end in as many real runs really shows. I'm making stupid mistakes, full well knowing better because I panic in the final moments and just start fumbling.
Bro.
And I'm still building up way too high. I know she hits me when I go up that high, but I keep doing it anyways. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know yet that I don't really have to be towering at all. And the Dragon's Breath just makes me climb higher and higher and higher until it's too late and I'm in a mess. It's fine, that kind of sucked anyway. This one's the one. What am I doing? Oh. All of those runs, even the dumb ones, actually did help me do a more serious self-reflection after I took a break. I've been kind of bumming it with food by the time I get to the end, and then my saturation is too low to do anything. I think I'm going to take the extra minute to get good food, and then it's going to be a sub 25. I'm so serious. This is it. I go through a bit of a moral crisis here, but try to ignore the fact that I'm losing my humanity in the pursuit of my goals. Sorry I couldn't save you, Squid. I was too busy making more sticks, even though I already had sticks. It's really important work. Uh-oh. This is awesome for me, though. Rip to you guys. I know the luckier seeds probably have something to do with it, but my village enters are getting faster and more consistent by my standards, and I'm really proud of it. I find that bastions end up being my favorite part of runs more often than not. I appreciate the time they make me take to stop, check my trades, and organize my inventory, though I continue to not be safe from making stupid choices and barely surviving them. Alright, let me throw from this field over here. I end up leaving the Nether sub 20 more than once, which I never had before. I think it's like right here. Where was that creeper? I'm afraid. No friggin' way. Oh my god. Why did I switch my hotbar? I'm panicking. I'm so nervous. I've never been this fast. I did it again.
Narrator narrates all.
No, that's not what I wanted. Don't talk to me.
Game options. FOV. FOV.
Okay.
85 slider.
Hey, it's fine. Oh. Hey, don't freak out, don't freak out, don't panic, don't freak out, don't freak out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yippee, 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 yippee.
Carvano hit the ground too hard. Title screen button.
My instincts feel like they're improving with every rep I get in, and I enter each subsequent run with a confidence boost, determined to learn from my mistakes. Spoiler, here comes my technical personal best, although I don't know if I really count it because these are lucky seed runs. I have a really solid start on a ruined portal seed, and I do my best to run with it, as I know those are some of the fastest seeds that you can get. In my humble opinion, I kind of cook in the Bastion. Yes, those are lucky seed mod generated level pearl trades. I remember to fire res, and I pearl pretty aggressively, which isn't that hard with how many pearls I had. My fortress navigation's pretty solid as well. It doesn't take me that long to find the spawner at all. Wow, that was really good, fortress nav. I'm proud of myself. I'm pre-crafting beds. This is a huge one. Massive. And look at how clean that inventory was. I defy death on half a heart. And soon after have the world's most questionable hunger reset. Come get me. Please, 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 please. I blind at -220 and just kind of hope. And it pays off. My eye enters the ground at 1740. I finish off the run with a short-ass pearl and a 1 cycle on the wrong side yet again. I beat the game in 21 minutes, which is technically my PB. Again, I qualify this with the fact that it's a lucky seed run, so it counts as much as you think it counts, to be honest. Yippee, 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 yippee. Yippee, 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 yippee. After that banger of a run, I visibly start having fun again. That was almost terrible. I'll be with you in just a moment, sir. Apologies for the wait. Thank you for your patience. My morality crisis is over, by the way. I actually care about working class rights now. What rich asshole has a 2-story house in this village? We should start a revolt amongst the working class. Hey, how big's your house? Are you one of these tiny ones? What a great idea. Come back here. That almost worked, too. What's so terrible about it, by the way? Feels like I'm being led to have a negative opinion. Awesome. Found you. I should make a shield. With what wood? Ah, ah, ah. Should I try bed bombing just for funsies? This isn't a great time anyways, because I don't even have intervals. So. I clearly learned nothing from my last blaze bomb experience because I didn't watch a video this time either. Oh no! I did it wrong! Oh no! That's what I get. I've never ridden one of these before. Can we try? Do I just need this? How do I move? Do I, I do fully intend to live with the consequences of my actions here and continue on with the run despite losing everything in lava, but, well... we're starting a Let's Play instead of whatever I was doing before.
Hello guys, today we'll be learning how to crack Minecraft. Let's go to the link in the description.
Have you guys ever thought about the fact that the baby version of these guys sound the same as a baby zombie? See? Okay. I don't know the names of the skeletons in the winter areas either. Wink. Dude, they're so cute. Oh. Hi. No! Has anyone seen the TikTok of the woman who found like a deer whose legs were very stumpy and clearly couldn't run up like properly? And she goes, I feel so bad for it. And then starts chasing after it, and the more it picks up speed, she picks up speed filming it. Oh, I feel so bad for it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like that every time I run into these bunnies. I'm like, oh, they're so stupid and take immediate fall damage and die as I chase them off of cliffs. My friend made me this skin and like forgot to do the sides. I really like. I actually don't think I've mentioned my skin a single time for the this entire week. And I'm gonna continue not to do so. What do you guys think Notch's favorite update is since he left Minecraft and gave up on us? My guess would be Caves and Cliffs, but I feel like that's the obvious answer. Ancient cities are really cool. Like, the Warden's a really fun mob that I think changed the difficulty level of the game by a lot. And the amount of stuff you can do. In another life, my favorite update is the bloom cows, whatever they were. The biome specific, really cute cows. Hello, villagers! I'm about to make my problems your problems. And steal from you. No! Get out. Just fail after fail after fail. Guess we know what time it is. Time to die. Finally, we reached day 7. My goal here is to do my best, apply what I've learned, and see just how far I've been able to come. I start my first run by heading straight towards the house I know has 4 beds and a chest in it. Did anybody notice that I knew to go straight to this house for the beds and the chest? Smile. Maybe it's not that impressive for the good speedrunners, but for me, this is a very exciting moment. I'm making sure that I overlap my crafting, optimize my golem kills, and have all the iron I need to leave the village. This overworld has the makings of a sub 5-minute Nether enter if I could find a lava pool earlier, but I'm clearly not that torn up about it. I'm back to playing it safe, again mining for gold to get some gold boots, but I believe wholeheartedly this spares me from at least 1 extra death in the Bastion.
Why are you mad at me? You didn't see anything.
I'm preemptively setting up Donkey Kong as well, not willing to take any chances knowing this is my final day of runs. I had stopped to gather warped planks before entering the bastion, but I run out faster than expected and resort to playing Tetris.
We're in a block famine this run, apparently. Okay. Oh my god, f you guys.
I make the same mistake as days prior, forgetting to block up the lava again.
Hello, one guy. I need to go do something better.
I give up on DK and try to make something work on the bridge. With my piglins now trading and me waiting for them, I begin to look for the fortress. Despite a disturbance, trade's done. I pearl out towards where I know the fortress is. Or not. I kill a few stray blazes on my hunt for the spawner. Encased, but with tons of glowstone surrounding it.
Oh my god, the light levels in here. No. Holy fuck yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god.
After another very close call, I leave the Nether.
Okay.
I enter the end at 33 minutes, but the dragon perches when I'm not at all ready, and I waste that time.
Of course you're perching. Of course you're perching! It's fine, I'll wait. Fuck off, leave me alone! Leave me alone!
And after a painfully unnecessary death, due to me pillaring too high, I finally kill the dragon. Standing on the wrong side of the fountain, and just barely making a sub 41 run.
Man, my ends are just so bad. Like, and it's beyond the dragon not perching. I, like, get to the fountain and I fumble.
I find an exposed zombie spawner on a run I don't end up completing, which maybe to you guys isn't super cool, but I think it's fun, so I'm including it.
Terrible chests. Terrible.
And then it's time for run 2, which ends up being a shipwreck seed. I learn from the mistakes of past days and go out of my way to get enough food to enter the Nether. I get a second chance at a bridge bastion.
Oh my god, and for once I remember the lava bucket.
This time I'm able to cover up the lava, get a lot more piglins, and reduce my overall time spent in the bastion. By 2 whole minutes, if anyone cares.
This FOV is unbearable. It's awful. It's so awful. It's so awful.
I find my spawner with relative ease and look like I'm on track to leave the Nether before 20 minutes. I'm ready to enter the end at around the 23.5 minute mark.
I changed my sensitivity early.
Not even bothering to check which side it perches on this time, instead just committing to flip timing. This is the fastest non-lucky seed run I've ever done, and my first real sub 30. Whew, okay. Okay. Changing sensitivity is the way to go. For sure, for sure, for sure. With the new personal best that's starting to look like it's about as good as it's gonna get within a week, I'm relatively satisfied. With everything except for one loose end.
Alright, we're back in this torture chamber hellscape of a world.
I decide to revisit the seed from day 3 that almost made me quit the entire project.
Or not. The computer's trying to save me, apparently. Get behind me! Get back!
The plan is no resets, minimal pressure, just trying one more time, and seeing what can happen. I've honestly forgotten most of the map at this point, by the way. The villagers seem a lot more willing to cooperate after their 4-day break from me. I think the first time it happens on day 3 doesn't make it into the video, but I somehow get baited on day 7 again by the same single block lava source.
Holy lava pops, I heard you! No way! No way! Every fucking time! Every time! Oh hey! I didn't see that last time. I'm gonna think ahead.
And I know I said no resets, but one reset's not that bad. Especially when I find a shipwreck instead of the f***ass village for once.
Lucky flower. If I throw it out, we lose. Oh my god, where do I go? Get me down there! Put me in, coach! Where do I go? Okay.
I definitely run around a little too aimlessly in the Nether for a bit. And I fail at some pretty easy parkour.
Holy time waste. Holy, holy, holy.
But my reckless, fall damage loving spirit persists.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! D. K. D. K. Donkey Kong. Holy cow! Oh my god, going fast with this FOV is like, feels impossible. Holy shit. I can't see anything! There's a skeleton on top of me! Oh no. Well, I lost my boots.
I get to the fortress, kill my blazes, and get out in a decent amount of time. It's not looking like a sub 30, but I'm more than okay with that. I also have the advantage this time of knowing the general direction the stronghold is. I definitely don't remember it, but I can get a pretty good educated blind. Another day, another secret room found, another pyrite not used. But again, I have an educated guess of around where the portal room is, so I don't struggle too much looking for it. I make it to the end in 33 minutes. around 50% faster than day 3.
Narrator narrates all.
Every f***ing time.
Crafting.
Shut up. Please.
I miss a perch and stare her down in defeat as she charges directly at me. And then build up even higher than I was building up before. I can't say it's my best time, but I certainly had way more fun on day 7 than I did with this seed on day 3.
Thank God. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't choke the end fight. I didn't choke. Yes.
37 minutes isn't great, but it's something. It is something. Compared to a rage quit, it's a huge improvement, actually. My Mansion Seed run's final time fell in between the times of my 2 random seed runs. All 3 runs were consistent up until the Bastion, and then the fortresses, strongholds, and ends were all far more variable, which is consistent with the prior days. There was a 13-minute difference between my 2 randomized runs for the day, one of which being a sub 30 and my official personal best for the week. My average time spent for each split decreased in every category compared to day 1, and nearly every category compared to day 5. My run 1 Bastion's really what killed me here. And my final Nether split just barely made it to sub 20. My standard deviation for finding and leaving overworld structures and leaving the fortress got progressively lower over the 7 days, showing I became more consistent in all of those categories each day I timed my progress. I also got demonstrably more consistent entering the stronghold, entering the end, and in my overall end split times as my standard deviation between days 5 and 7 decreased in those areas. There were 63.5 minutes between my longest day 1 run and my day 7 personal best run. That's a 69% overall decrease. And honestly, these are all just ways to quantify what I think is visible from clips alone, that I have improved immensely at speedrunning over the course of 7 days. A full week of Minecraft speedrunning. Minecraft has been my favorite game since the dawn of time. I love the sandbox elements and how creative you can be with it. I honestly get jealous of people who get to play it for the first time and end up falling in love with it. Because I've played it for so long, I feel like I haven't gotten to experience the newness in a really long time. And this experiment gave me that. I felt like I got to fall in love with a new element of Minecraft all over again, something I had never tried before. And I honestly do feel accomplished. I'm not the peak speedrunner, I'm not gonna go farm elo and rank, but I made leaps and bounds of progress. Not just in my speedrunning mechanics and knowledge, but also in the way that I took what was a really upsetting and sucky week for me, filled with disappointment and FOMO, and was able to transform it into something that made me feel accomplished by the end. I understand now why people have so much fun speedrunning. I've never speedrun a game before this, and I really do see the appeal. And if somebody who's not good at it like me has a good time, I really think anyone can have a good time. I seriously encourage anybody who's willing to put the mental energy into learning, try it. There are plenty of things I didn't know and never learned over the course of the week, though I know them now, and that was okay. I was able to complete runs and didn't have any issues. So many of my goals weren't even my times. Like returning to the crash out map, I didn't care if it wasn't my best time ever or my new PB. I just wanted to remind myself to have fun even with setbacks and frustrations, which ended up being an overarching theme that applied outside of Minecraft. I love this game, I love creating things, and I love math, and it was great to be able to combine all 3 into a project like this. Thank you for watching however much you watched of this, and I will see you again soon. Side note, if anybody remembers a clip of a 0 cycle at the beginning of this that doesn't seem to be in any other day, treat it as a little teaser for what's to come. Thanks, love you, bye!